With the current halt to all footballing activity worldwide, I think it would be prudent to look at the Champions League and how the teams in it and the competition itself will be affected by the virus. What's up guys, it's MithrandilPlays, and today we're going to look through each Champions League club and see how the virus affects their chances of Champions League glory. A plan to continue the UCL, which has been rumored in the media, goes as follows. The 4 remaining round of 16 fixtures, which are Man City vs Real Madrid, Barca vs Napoli, Juve vs Lyon, and Bayern Munich vs Chelsea, will be played out, and the winners will be drawn into the quarterfinals. These quarterfinals are going to be one-legged games which take place at a neutral venue. After those are played, the final 4 teams remaining will travel to a city, which will likely be Istanbul in Turkey, and face off in a semi-finals and a final to eventually determine the winner. This will most likely happen in either late May or sometime in June, which will be theoretically after the worst of the virus has passed. Okay, so now we're going to look at each team who's already gotten into the quarterfinals and how the virus will affect their chances. So Leipzig defeated Tottenham comfortably in the round of 16, cruising to a 4-0 aggregate win. With few injuries and a good run of form leading into the break, a halt in momentum could hurt the high-flying German outfit, but it could also be a much-needed break for them. I do think they'll be knocked out at the quarterfinals, but that also depends on their opponent. They are a brilliant side, a lot of potential, but they ultimately don't have the experience to go deep in this competition. Atalanta is riddled with injuries to many first-team players. 2 goalkeepers, Golini and Sportiello, are out, as is Toloi, who's a starting center back. Toloi and Golini have both played 22 of their 29 games in Serie A and played more than 6 games in the Champions League. Getting these 2 back would be crucial for their season and could help continue their European fairy tale in their first ever European season. Atletico Madrid. They were excellent against Liverpool, but their form is very erratic. While they're defensively solid, they have a problem in the goals department. They're the lowest in La Liga's top 6. With no injuries in their squad, the break could allow the squad to stabilize their form and be more consistent, but it could also hurt them. They will likely be knocked out in the quarterfinals, but that also depends on who they face and the caliber of their opponents. Paris Saint-Germain. They are the best team in France and seem unstoppable with the fantastic 4 of Neymar, Di Maria, Icardi, and Kylian Mbappe. However, their defensive record leaves something to be desired, with 24 goals conceded in the league, which is pretty bad for a top European club. This break could stabilize them, with the first-team player Thiago Silva able to make a return from injury. Squad players Herrera, Colin Dagba, and Eric Choupo-Moting, who's most infamous for his miss against Strasbourg, can also make a return to fitness, giving the squad some much-needed depth. This team is strong and can easily make the semi-finals, but that's as far as they can go. They don't have too much experience deep in the Champions League. There's a couple of people in their squad who made the semi-finals, but besides that, they're really not that experienced. Now we'll go through the remaining round of 16 fixtures and see what will happen. First, let's talk Barcelona versus Napoli. The Maradona derby was a drab affair last time out, ending in a 1-1 draw at the San Paulo. Barca's squad is very thin at the moment, and the return of main striker Luis Suarez and starting winger Ousmane Dembele could bolster the squad and provide some much-needed creativity. Napoli, with a contentious dressing room and full squad, are inconsistent but in good form. Barca will probably win comfortably 3-0 and go on to reach the semi-finals or finals of this competition. Bayern have been utterly dominant in both the Bundesliga and Champions League, cruising to a 3-0 win over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in February. Lewandowski, Thiago, Thomas Müller, and Davies have been fantastic, and the return of Niklas Süle from injury will be massive. Chelsea, on the other hand, have looked gormless against Bayern, but have 4 first-team players, 3 attackers coming back from injury. Bayern are the competition favorites for a reason, and will cruise to their 6th European Cup title this season. Anyway, let's talk about...
Baby. Let's talk about...
Frick off, you scraggly cunt. As I was saying, Juve have been sloppy. They play a dull, uninteresting brand of football, relying on Cristiano Ronaldo to drag them over the line time and time again. They'll likely get Dybala and Matuidi back from coronavirus. Am I allowed to say that? Back from the virus, but only Matuidi is a bona fide starter. Lyon have had a similarly erratic season, but with their star man Depay back and a lead on aggregate, I think they can upset the bookies and knock out the old lady. The 13-time European champions Real Madrid have had a decent season embroiled in a title race with Barca. However, their form has not been their friend. By the time football returns, they will likely have Eden Hazard and Marcelo back from injury. However, Marcelo is past his best, and Hazard's world class but hasn't yet settled into the league. He's just shit. Yet Man City have had a middling season, and with their incoming European ban, they have a drive to win it this season. Come on, you bold maestro! With a returning Sterling, they'll contest Bayern for the Champions League title in their 64th European Cup final. And that is it for today's Champions League review. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did like this new style of content, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and comment down what you want to see, because honestly I need ideas. Please help. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Moves on that LA bitch. See no Paulson, CDM, New Age dawn. Know that I'm never gone. Know that I'm never gone.